Everybody, hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to do a little bit of a virtual lab on ergonomics. We're going to do some slides and we're going to do a little video, but I need you to pay specific attention because there's going to be a little worksheet for you to do that will be listed in the little attachment box for you to be able to pull that up and read. And I think most of it is like yes or no, but I'm going to be using that as a grade. So I need for you to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, no, no. You'll see the specifics of that worksheet whenever I release it to you. So here we go. Ergonomics is the scientific study of people and their working conditions, especially done in order to improve effectiveness. So you can see here that these are some rules of ergonomics: lumbar support for the lower back, seat back to a 90-degree angle, adjustable seat height, feet on the floor on the footrest, your viewing distance. So this is optimal. Now, it's a little different for everybody because, you know, like me, I'm short, so mine's a little bit different, and those of you are taller. So it's going to be a little bit different for everybody. Office ergonomics, your how-to guide. A comfortable workspace can help you feel your best. Give your sitting work area a makeover with this visual guide of office ergonomics. If you sit behind a desk for hours at a time, you're not doomed to a career of neck and back pain or sore wrists and fingers. Proper office ergonomics, including correct chair height, adequate equipment, spacing, and good desk posture, can help you and your joints stay comfortable at work. Ready to give your workspace a makeover? Get started making your sitting workstation comfortable with this visual guide to sitting workstation ergonomics. So here again, the monitor is an arm's length away, and I'm actually, I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but I am a little bit more than arm's length away. Your wrists are straight, hands at or below the elbow level. Adjust chair height so the knees are about level with your hips. And you can see he actually has one of those little stools. When I worked at ACS, I had one of these too. So, chair. Choose a chair that supports your spinal curves. Adjust the height of your chair so that your feet rest flat on the floor or on a footrest, and your thighs are parallel to the floor. Adjust armrests so your arms gently rest on them with your shoulders relaxed. Key objects. Keep key objects such as your telephone, your stapler, or printed materials close to your body to minimize reaching. Stand up to reach anything that can't be comfortable reached while sitting. Keyboard and mouse. Place your mouse within easy reach on the same surface as your keyboard. While typing or using your mouse, keep your wrists straight, your upper arms close to your body, and your hands at or slightly below the level of your elbows. Use keyboard shortcuts to reduce extended mouse use. If possible, adjust the sensitivity to the mouse so you can just use a light touch to operate it. Alternate the hand you use to operate the mouse by moving the mouse to the other side of your keyboard. I've never done that. Telephone. If you frequently talk on the phone and type or write at the same time, place your phone on speaker or use a headset rather than cradling the phone between your head and your neck. Footrest. If your chair is too high for you to rest your feet flat on the floor, or the height of your desk requires you to raise the height of your chair, use a footrest. If a footrest is not available, try using a small stool or a stack of sturdy books instead. So you can always improvise. Your desk. Under the desk, make sure there's a clearance for your knees, thighs, and feet. If the desk is too low and can't be adjusted, place sturdy boards or blocks under the desk legs. If the desk is too high and can't be adjusted, raise your chair. Use a footrest to support your feet as needed. If your desk has a hard edge pad, the edge if your desk has a hard edge, pad the edge or use a wrist rest. Don't store items under your desk. That wrist rest had me very tongue-tied. Monitor. Place the monitor directly in front of you, about an arm's length away. The top of the screen should be at or slightly below eye level. The monitor should be directly behind your keyboard. If you wear bifocals, lower the monitor an additional 1 to 2 inches for more comfortable viewing. Place your monitor so that the brightest light source is to the side. Okay, so we're going to watch a little video on ergonomics.
Office Ergonomics Case Study 1. Office worker carrying out tasks at a computer workstation. In this case study, we see an office worker carrying out tasks at a computer workstation. The worker is sitting at an untidy desk with different hazards visible. These hazards include poor lighting, the lack of an adjustable seat, the lack of knee clearance under the desk due to storage of boxes, the monitor height being set too high, and the phone being located at another desk behind the worker. The worker is unable to maintain a good posture and is slouched over the desk, unable to get close to the monitor. The phone starts to ring and the worker leans over the side of the chair to answer. The employer needs to complete a risk assessment of the workstation in order to develop a better way of working which reduces or eliminates the risk of injury. The steps to be followed are: the assessor goes to the employee workstation with assessment form. The assessor observes work practices and completes assessment. The assessor records findings and identifies follow-up actions. A copy of the completed assessment form is given to the employee. Let's now look at the risk factors and problems encountered with this workstation. The poor working posture is caused by the monitor being too high, the seat not being adjustable, the inadequate space for the worker to find a comfortable position, the absence of a document holder, and the lighting conditions being inadequate. Once a risk assessment has been carried out, a new system of work can be implemented, as demonstrated in the following sequence. This improved computer workstation layout includes the monitor being in the correct position, the provision of an adjustable seat, knee clearance underneath the desk and the provision of a footrest, the provision of a document holder, improved lighting, the telephone being closer to the user, and the worker being aware of their posture. Here is a summary of the main display screen equipment regulation requirements. The employer must ensure individual workstations are assessed. The employer must implement any changes resulting from assessments. The employer must make available eye and eyesight test. Display screen equipment. Assess to avoid, reduce, or reorganize.
Okay, so who would have thought that not having your desk set up properly, if you're going to be spending a long amount of time sitting at your desk, typing, billing, coding, scheduling patients, all those different things, maybe doing some adjustments or payment posting, that's one of the things you're going to have to begin to think about. It just depends on what actual job you're going to be doing within the facility. But it's so very important for you to pay attention to your posture and all of these things, because if not, you're going to have neck pain, back pain, and you're going to have some physical issues, which is going to make you mentally tired. So I hope you guys learned a lot from this video and how important it is to pay attention to those things. I would like to reiterate that I'm going to be attaching a worksheet. That is your assignment. So please do your worksheet and submit it for me. If you need to submit a picture, that's fine, but I need you guys to submit as much as possible on Edmodo. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.